You feel like something.
Okay, welcome back. Good afternoon. Hey, Ajua Krampa. Ajua says, sound in them. All right, it is match week 6. And it is live here at the Supply Volleyball Court. Ghana Army, Ghana Prisons Men. Coach Abe,
Brakusi.
the women's edition is over. 3 straight sets, 25-16, 25-16, 25-15. Set 1 to 3 respectively. Ghana Army ladies won. Now, the men's game is underway. Ghana Army, Ghana Prisons. Your expectation and your observation so far?
Thank you once again, and I also want to welcome all our viewers online. I think that it's a game that we are expecting a very tactical and a fearsome game. As we mentioned earlier during the women's game, I mean, it's a game of equal strength, player to player. Tactically, it's going to be played by the two setters. When you talk of attack, they both have very good attacks, but then it will be based on the setters play, and then we'll be able to see the one who will be able to carry the day. But I don't expect a 3-0 from this game.
And I also think both teams are so relaxed. No one is trying to, put pressure on itself or herself. And it is a very good way to compose themselves for such a match.
It is because none of them have seen each other play. And so it being the first game for Ghana Prison Service, they don't really know what to expect from Ghana Army. Ghana Army also doesn't know what to expect from Ghana Prison Service. So everybody is trying to take its time, warm up themselves into the game, and then we can see how the game travels.
All right, so we take it from there. You kind of saying Ajua Krampa, CCC, Motte sound. Let me know if you can hear us loud and clear. Abdul Malik Goma at the baseline for Prisons. Tofik Abubakar off that block and out of bounds to a point. Prisons. Dig. Eight five. Tofik Abubakar. Tofik. Dig from Malik. Follow up. Malik from the pipe. Chale me bana. Bola yo. Press wenu sumami. Oh. Oh. Chale, umodu nana. Welcome back. Let's flow. So sorry for the inconvenience. We had a power outage. It's going to be a super fantastic game. Coach Abe, so far so good. The intensity is increasing gradually.
Yeah, I mean, like I mentioned, Ghana Prison Service has something that nobody is expecting to see.
Yeah.
Moreover, nobody has seen them play with the start of the league, and so whatever they are bringing out there is something everybody is seeing as a surprise to them.
Yeah.
Because we also what Ghana Prison Service played last season.
Yeah.
And so probably Ghana me itself is finding it very difficult to understand why prisons.
Al Hassan Ete Imoro at the baseline. Take Emmanuel Encho, and that's an overlap. Ten 13. Obigi off that block, a good touch from the backcourt. Encho, a free ball, push from Efo. A pipe swing, Al Hassan Ete Imoro connecting well with Daniel Benefo, aka Lampard, and then that rally in a star, Obigi. Off that block to the line. Right. 'What you give me? You go off. Fifteen 11 and that's 16.
15.
Aminu Yakubu for Ghana Army. Jake Manuel Encho set as Raku. Bless Asimeti off that block. Malik Goma. Powerful save. Alassane takes a free ball. Ghana Prisons take. Encho free ball recycled. And that has been wasted. Miscommunication. That was supposed to be finished by Bless Asamati, but Abdul Malik Goma followed up, causing confusion. Perfect. Take. Touch. Perfect. Slow Alassane off that block. Out to a point. Presence. Coach Abe, I do so well believe that we are going to have an interesting game.
Very, 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 very. I mean, Prisons is not making the game so easy for Ghana. I mean,
Yeah.
as everybody thought it would be. So, like I said, the first set is something that everybody is using in studying the other. And so let's just wait and see what we'll be able to see during the second set. By then, both coaches would have been able to tactically observe what both teams are bringing.
Yeah.
And then we will see the counter they have for each other.
Yeah. Richard Elon at the baseline now. Sound the number. Out to a point. What a block, Lampard. Out to a point. Prisons. That set as Lapu steps out. Swing through the middle by two. A free ball. A pipe swing. Emmanuel Encho. Encho. Jake. A biggie. Alassane of that block. A good touch. Free ball. Alassane again. And confirms that. Getting that side out.
Abrakwesi, if you monitor the game, you get to understand that there is no proper play in the middle.
Yeah.
Looks as if all of them are spreading the games to the wings.
Yeah.
Because whether everybody's afraid of the middle blocks or what, but at least we are witnessing a very good, very powerful services from the baseline.
Yeah. So Tofik goes for a rollover. Pipe swing of that block before without touch. Tofik. Free ball now. Ghana Prisons. Pipe swing. Lampard gets a touch of that one. The free ball. Prisons who ends this rally. Malikoma and out to a point. Army. Well, let's see the outcome. Captain Bless Azameti has approached top referee, Coach Abe.
I think that it's one of the indiscipline acts that you can find in volleyball.
Yeah.
With regards to what just happened, the umpire was looked at something, was still looking at the second umpire. So I was expecting Prisons to have taken their time to see the final decision. But I mean, the game is a tension game, so definitely this might be what to expect in terms of reaction.
Yeah. Yes. So it's Prisons points rather. I think the second referee gave clarifications to that. So points reverted. But it's Army points now.
I am expecting the first umpire to have given a warning, a card warning to Ghana before delaying in moving to go and serve.
Aminu. Take Malik of that block, and that's a touch out. Hassan couldn't have a good touch of that. It's out, 2 points prisons.
The line
fault. Army point, and that's
24 21.
Tofik. And that's to the net. What do you mean by that? I mean, check when on.
But check on so check on. No, off. Oh, when you want to go, when you
A light day. I don't know who go touch the thing. You come. You come. Hey, Dion. You go. Okay. We are back on. That's 1/25-22. Ghana Army won. This is set 2. We're just underway. A big off that block. He puts that away. 3-0. Coach away. Set 1 is over. Your take on that?
I think that it was just a good game for both teams. What we are expecting for the second set will be that both coaches will be able to identify how the game is going and be able to counter it. Now, if you want my analysis on the second game, I'm expecting Ghana Prison Service to mount a tougher block at the wings. And then also, anytime Obeye comes to the front court, Lampard will want to play him a bit in the middle. Aside that, the rest is just something to fake and then play outside. So Prison should just mount a very tough and high block outside, and they'll be able to get the game done against Ghana.
All right. That's from the chief analyst. That's a serve out. Tio. Take Tofik through the middle of Biggie. And a good touch at first hand. He puts that on. Malik out to a point. Ghana Army. Emmanuel Obin. Push. Malik of the block, a take from Lampard. A big
To attack effectively anytime he's in front court. You don't joke with him.
Yeah.
He's currently at training, but you could see that he still has a flair. That's how come the prisons team had to sacrifice and go and withdraw him from the training school, come and play against the big team called the Army.
Yeah.
And so let's see what he also brings to the game, and then the changes he'll be able to bring into the game.
Yeah.
Moreover, he has a very good block.
Cross courts. Tofik Mohammed puts that on. Kanami side out quickly. Aminu Yakubu. Jake. Bless Asemeti. He had a delay to that.
No, the set was a bad set. It was not up there for Bless to be able to play. But then I was also expecting Bless not to just hit the ball into the net, but then pushing the ball over the net. And then they could have had themselves organized for a good block.
Yeah.
But playing the ball into the net and completely shows that he's not matured enough.
Let's flow. Jake.
What a set. What a set.
That's a net touch.
What a set.
Oh, well, that was a beautiful Jake from A4, as we usually call him. It's just unfortunate. It was a net touch. So,
I mean, look at the kind of pass that was given to looking at the pass that was given to Abu.
Yeah.
Abu to set, and looking at the type of set Abu gave, I think that it is one of the finest sets we've seen so far in the game.
Yeah. Perfect. Abukari. Push. Malik. Off that block. A good touch. Before Alassane. Off that block. Puts that across court.
Up until the prisons team get to understand that if you go up with a player like Alassane together in the air, you will come down before he drops. And so anytime you delay in terms of trying to see whether you go with him together or not, he plays the ball over you.
Check say you come. That's out to a point. Ghana Army. Coach Abe, 15-5. Richard Elom steps for Ghana Army. Let's see. Angel of that block anyway. Coach Abe, 6 for Prisons, 15 for Ghana Army. Set 2.
I think the Prisons during the second set decided to play according to the pattern of Ghana Army. And that's how come it is looking like that for them.
Yeah.
They need to go back to their old game they played during the first set, where they slowed the game down, took the game one after the other, got their blocks well positioned well. The interpositional play got them to be very effective in the first set, rather than the second set. And so they need to relax. And like I said, the second set will determine which coach read the game very well during the first set.
Yeah.
And you could see that Army has their act put together well. And that's how come Prison Service is not seeing the game as everybody is expecting them to play.
Okay, let's flow off that block. Take Alassane, the bomb set, Aminu, and that's out of bounds. Ghana Army point. Push Emmanuel Encho. That's the block touch out. (7-18). Emmanuel Encho, popularly known as Police. Push. Aminu Yakubu, what a swing. Beautiful set ball. Kojabe.
I mean, you could see it coming because typically this ball should have gone to play behind the setter.
Yeah.
But out of nowhere, it got in front of him. And as a southpaw player, there was no way that a block would find him there. So he got it over the block. But I've seen Anas come onto the court, and I'm expecting him to bring his experience into the game.
Yeah. Let's flow. Someone in the comment section, Kojabe. My goodness. This it has been a long time we had this beautiful commentary. Don't worry, very soon we'll keep up bringing you a lot of commentary, okay? So don't worry at all. Don't worry. Don't worry. Yes, I just type C. Departure first one. May win it to Kibuna Pasha. Yeah. What's your fashion? Say charge. Traffic off block. Gossi is also on. $20 for Ghana Army, 10 for Prisons of Big touch, Gossi. Malik, wow. How did he penetrate through that block? Double substitution for Ghana Army. Mohammed, popularly known as Alenkaya, is on for Tofik Mohammed. Aziz Elkana, aka Tom Polinko, is also on. And Derek Nanayo Asante, today he plays as the libero for Ghana Army. Kojabe.
I think that on a very good day, no coach would want to play him, but probably it might be due to an arm injury or something. That's how come it looks like that.
Yeah.
I mean, upon seeing Tompo being subbed onto the court, I realized that Ghana Army wanted to press on with a lot of heavy and powerful attacks. That's how come Tompo was brought into the game, and he didn't feel the coach who brought him on. And so we expect that he will just warm himself up into the third set as it should be.
Okay, let's see. Out to a point, Ghana Army. Angie, one day when you can't pay work you, when you call off,
Ba.
Moto ini bi pe power view to camera sini moto bi pe si aso internet ye jina ya Agape, what be the score? Willie, check the score, give me. A 6 Elkana from Polinko. Goes for that powerful save and he gets the A save. Why? And yeah, efforts. Anyway, we are back online. It's 2 straight sets for Ghana Army, 25-22, 25-11. Set 1 and 2, respectively. Ghana Army leading already. Coach Abe, we are done with set 1 and 2.
Yeah, I mean, it looks as if the baptism of fire is catching up with Ghana Prison Service. I don't fault them at all because this happens to be their first match in the league. And so there is a big difference between training and matches.
Yeah.
And in as much as we're expecting them to give Ghana Army a very fearsome game, I think that the match warm-up and training warm-up is getting them to understand that there are two different things that they should be thinking of. What they were doing at training grounds, thinking that their level is up there, as against Ghana Army, who has played about 4 matches already. The fitness into match is really keeping them going. So let's just hope that Prisons will be able to pick it up from the third set, and then because we have nowhere to go,
Yeah.
and we don't want to go home early.
Exactly.
And so we wish to continue with the game to the 5th set.
It is a must.
Yeah.
Today is Friday.
Yeah.
Weekends just started. Coach Abe, we're talking about GATUSA, Ghana Technical University Sports Association games, and volleyball fixtures is at hand now. God willing, tomorrow, Saturday, 5th April, at the Saddle College.
Oh, okay. It's good. It's good. It's being played at a disco.
Yeah.
It gives some of the students the opportunity to also witness volleyball at another level.
Yeah. And tomorrow's fixtures: Tamale Technical University.
Wow.
Versus Accra Technical University. This is for the women.
Okay.
At exactly 6 a.m. at the school. So right after that, Cape Coast Technical University and Kumasi Technical University. That will be at 7:30 a.m. Then Takoradi Technical University versus Kuforidia Technical University, 8:30. Now DHL no DHLTU ni your wife for. Maybe God willing tomorrow. Coach Abe.
I think between Takrady Technical University and
Kuforidia Technical University.
Tamale Technical University and Accra Technical University will be a game to watch.
Exactly.
Tomorrow. Looking at a coach like Coach Lord.
Yeah.
And what he brings to the game as one of the technical coaches you can find around, a national youth coach in Ghana.
Yeah.
I think that he'll be ready to pull out a surprise in this particular competition. And Accra Technical University has always been a team to watch as far as Gatusa is concerned.
For the men's edition last year, or that's 2022, it was Accra Technical University and Takoradi Technical University who were in the final. And Accra Technical University, won it from the Takoradi Technical University. Are we going to see that final this season or this year?
This season, I expect Sunyani Technical University as against Accra Technical University, and by extension, a team or a school like Boga Technical University can also cause a surprise here. But then you can't do this by ruling out both Technical University.
Wonderful.
I mean, when it comes to men's division, you cannot easily predict like that.
Then, coach, let me give you the first match for the men's edition. Accra Technical University versus Ho Technical University. First match, exactly 6:30 a.m. Men.
When? Tomorrow?
Yes, tomorrow.
Venue?
Adisco.
Oh, so Adisco has two courts.
Well, you and I don't know. So I do so believe that they have two courts.
Oh, okay. Then I think that for that game, with the level of coaches that Accra Technical University is carrying, when it comes to Coach Jonathan Safuchum, aka Zoro has been a seasoned coach way before, and even till now, Zoro has been a coach who easily identify good players and put them together.
Yeah.
And so with Zoro as the coach of Accra Technical University, you should expect that he will be able to pull out a surprise in that game. And for nothing at all, I expect Accra Technical University to beat Ho Technical University 3-0 because Ho Technical University has never beaten Accra Technical University before.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, let's flow. Mohamed of that block recovered by Alassane. Tompolinko, it's not over yet. Touch from Alassane. Mohamed Alenkaya to the line. And he ends the side up. Sorry, the rally with ease. That's a beautiful rally we just witnessed.
Prisons will have to take their time in terms of how they go for the outside block because it looks as if they are going with the outside attacker every time the attacker jumps. And so they are not able to get the block as it is. But they need to delay just a few seconds and they'll be able to get the block from Ghana Army.
Exactly. So that's a quick one from Coach Abel Kukwenu. 5 for Ghana Prisons, 4 for Ghana Army. Trust me, you need baby upon there. Vitus Tulo, me say, you can't say, dear Valentine, and idea, and you easy. And me say, and easy, mammy. I say, Guswa, per se, mamma, better output into no. Oh, yeah, your connections, ni be mamma, but it's no easy. Kakra na light no edum na ba na edum na ba. Sounds so a table net. Let's see, a pipe swing. Mohammed Yakubu, aka Alenkaya. Beautiful set ball from the legendary Lampard. It's a modern Munyabo train, Kakra. See, our network now is stable. It's a moon train, Munyabo train, Kakra. Bibiabe Kama, why? Bibiabe Kama, Mohammed. And that's an ace for Mohammed. Kochabe, young country Ghana prisons for it, so monkey come. I feel now about saying 3-5. Yenye agency ecofaces here. They can't do that. I take from Tio. Bless Asimeti swings through that block. Gets that side out quickly for Ghana prisons. Zawi is one of the experienced players Ghana Army got in their team. A take 3 ball now. A take from Anas. Let's see a pipe swing and Malik Goma. Which I think that set ball for a pipe was that much high for
Malik. Very long ball. Very high ball.
Too high.
I mean, and here you give room to the blockers to organize themselves and come and get a ball from you.
But I love how Malik just relaxed with that one. Had a good drive. To a certain angle and then get that side out quickly for prisons. Beautiful set ball. What a block, but well, Emmanuel Encho finds his way through that block rather. A take from Mohamed Kume. Jumbo off that block and it's touch. Ghana Army point. Ten 8. Al Hassani G Moro. He played for Kepler in the Rwandan league. It is to the antenna.
I think that the two umpires got it wrong with this particular point. It was a wrong call because the ball hit the block before it touched the antenna. How could somebody just attack and the ball hit the antenna before going into the block? It was a wrong decision.
Al-Hassan and to the net. To the net. Put starts out till 9-11 now. Good float. A take from Alenkaya. Beautiful set ball. Tom Polinko goes for a tip. The free ball now. Ghana prisons. Malik. A huge block. Emmanuel Opeke, formerly of Chema City Volleyball Club.
What I'm expecting prisons to be doing by this time is to be able to identify Zawi in the middle and play all the attacks from Zawi in the middle. Zawi is the weakest blocker in the middle as far as the Army team is concerned.
Yeah.
And so there shouldn't be any time they would want to play on Obege other than Zawi.
Obege. Jake from Tio. Malik. Cross courts. And out to a point. Kanami. 4 points up now.
Prison should stop playing the outside balls and start playing the middle. They should start playing the middle and they'll be able to win the game.
Let's see. Obege goes again. Jake Encho easily done. A pipe swing.
I said Zawi is the weakest blocker in the Army team. Zawi is the weakest blocker in the Army team.
So that's from Coach Abeku. He is analyzing the Ghana Army team so well for Prisons. It looks as if Prisons heading to that advice. Al-Hassan. Mohammed off that block, a good touch. Encho. Free ball now. Let's see. Malik, and next touch. Prisons point.
The Prisons blockers should continue to wait for a second before they go for the block. If not, the Army guys will keep playing that powerful attack from the wings.
Let's see. Jumpo, huge block. The free ball. Push. Bless us, Mattia. Second ball now. And Set Azra Kubawa puts that on. 12-13. Bless. Take Al-Hassan. Mohammed, what a swing! Side out. Immediately for Kanami. Yeah, so those of you watching us live, please keep on refreshing your live. It's because we had some breakages. I take from Jante. Malik, cross spots. He puts that on for Ghana Prisons. It's now pound for pound. Abdel Malik Goma.
I wish Ghana Prisons could hear what we are saying here. For them to prepare themselves well as against the game they are playing.
Free ball. Pipe.
It's a foul ball.
A free ball now. Let's see. Encho, a good touch. Mohammed. And that's the point. Coach Abe, it looks as if the Prisons are calling for a double touch.
It could not be a double touch, but
that's Ahmed Dume's ball. But I think that was a swing to Ahmed Dume, and it was simultaneous. And so
yeah, it was a good call from the referee, not to have whistled for an infringement.
Wow, half a save. You see, Encho recycle, and that's a left. He calls it 16-13. Ghana Army leading.
I don't like the type of game Ghana Prison Service is playing. They are playing typical outside volleyball, and that is not what we are expecting. Nobody is playing any combination in the game. So on any day, Ghana is able to play all the combination. They are playing the pipe, they are playing the middle, they are playing outside. But Ghana Prison Service is just playing zone 2, zone 4, zone 2, zone 4.
Let's see. Mohammed goes for the third save. Ah, a good touch. Let's see. Free ball. Take from Mohammed Dume. Al-Hassan with a touch. They are way gone now. 5 points up ahead of Prisons.
I mean, if Ghana Prison Service loses this game, they of course they lost themselves because, like I said, by this time they should be able to identify the weaker blocker in the Army team and play all the balls on him.
Set out. Well, and That's an ace, a timeout. Ghana praises Coach Abe, Alenkaya Mohammed.
I mean, he has had a good game since he was introduced into the game, and both the service and his attacks has been very, very good in terms of supporting the game for Ghana Army. He has won no less than 15 points ever since he was brought onto the game. And so I think that he's doing well. He's a player of the day aside the Libro. The Libro has been very, very good today, and he has been the second best player of the team.
That's Alenkaya Mohammed receiving some accolades from Coach Abe Kokwenu. This young man during last year's NASCO Volleyball Championship. During the NASCO Volleyball Championship, became the most valuable player and the best outside hitter. He's one of the topmost outside hitters I've seen so far. Mohamed Yakubu, aka Alen Kayaba. He goes for his fifth serve. Let's see how this goes. Well, the timeout Prisons did or called of them. Now Coach Abe Abdullahi Latte Otu is on for passing.
So currently Abu is not going to pass. He's going on to pass and attack at the same time, not to set. And so, like we mentioned earlier, Abu is an all-round player. I mean, Ghana Prison Service didn't buy or didn't go for a one-sided player, but they went for a player who could easily play everything that they needed.
So, Ziblemi Shahaku, aka Akape, has been shown a yellow card as he's supposed to be part of his team.
So apparently, I saw the captain go to explain to the umpire. Even the umpire didn't see Akape. The captain went to explain to him why Akape had moved from the bench to sit aside, and he still went ahead to show him. And I think that isn't fair.
He said again, just look at his tribulation, Coach Abe. So far, he is the only player who has a new celebration style for this season.
Yeah. I mean, as we speak, he has given about 6 aces. About 6 aces in the game. And so, for a player of his stature, giving us a very good, powerful serve and a good ace, then it means that he is doing something good to himself.
He steps out this time round. And that's a standing ovation for him. A round of applause given to him. This is so wonderful. Wow. Mohammed. Let's see. Alassane. And that's off that block. He puts that away.
If you realize that anytime even Zawi goes for the middle attack, no blocker goes with him. It tells you that he is not adding anything to the team. Either block or attack, Zawi is adding nothing to the team.
Let's see. Zawi. 21-14, Ghana Army leading. Let's see. Bless. I take Tom Polinko. He goes for the drive. Anas. Let's see. Bless Asemeti. No way for him. Jack's ball couldn't cross over the band of the net. Top referee Abraham has called the captain Bless Asemeti. And I do so believe a yellow card will be issued. And yes, he goes for it. He goes for it. A yellow card. Yes, has been issued. I think these are the things our referees have to be doing. Anytime there is a misconduct, it should be given.
It is part of the rule. Apart from the captain, no player has the right to go and talk to the referee or shout at the referee. Moreover, even the coach at the bench has no right to shout at his own player whilst the player is on the court. And so it's a good call for the referee. I love the way he has been able to stamp his feet on the game and control. Even though he made some few mistakes, But I think that overall he has been very good with the game. Ghana Prison Service has just given up on the game.
They are just giving up, yes. 23-14, Ghana Army out wide, almost ending it. Or, oh, I didn't cry no more, yes, sir. And every Friday, you need baby, and I'm here, say, you need baby, Zawi for Ghana Army. Powerful float, Malik with a push, Encho, and that soft touch ends that side for Ghana Prisons. Set Azrakubawa. They are 8 points behind Ghana Army. And that's a save out. Beautiful recognition by Allen Kayaba. Okay, from Anas. Let's Azimeti off that block. Tompo. He's not happy with that. So Becky Bex says Alenkaya. Becky, ya can't say BBI before. Oh, Becky Bex, me home. It's an inspiration. What your big Yabri? Let's see. Tompo. Out. 4 points, Prisons. Coach Abe, Tompo.
I think that what Tompo played was a good ball.
Yeah.
Because he had no option than to hit the ball to see whether it could touch the hand of the blockers. And I feel that it was a very, very wise decision to guess that the blockers were smart, and so they took their hands off. The set wasn't as best as it could be, but then he forced himself to hit the ball that way.
Well, it's straight set for Ghana Army. 25-22, 25-14, 25-17. Sets 1, 2, 3 respectively. Ghana Army. The game has ended successfully. God willing, tomorrow game continues. We will see what we can do to see if maybe